Hello once again, YouTube. Duke Nukem 2417 here. Now, before I get to the main topic of this video, a short little update. Do not expect any M.U.G.E.N videos from me in the near future. I have to re-upgrade my version of Bandicam because I downgraded my version of Bandicam so I could do more M.U.G.E.N videos, and lo and behold, that made it impossible for me to do any DN2417 Plays videos on anything, because trying to use Bandicam with the microphone and recording the game footage, long and short, it all borked. And I have to get the latest version of Bandicam again, just to be able to do DN2417 Plays videos of anything. That includes Duke Nukem 0 Hour. So, don't expect me to be doing any M.U.G.E.N videos or any DN2417 Plays videos for a while. Well, I'll probably be doing more DN2417 Plays videos sooner rather than later, but M.U.G.E.N videos, for the time being, not gonna happen. And now on to the main point of this video. If all the news sources and reports are correct, the role of Duke Nukem in an upcoming feature film will be going to none other than John Cena. Now, I could go into detail about his wrestling career, I could go into detail about the whole let's go Cena, Cena sucks thing. I am not going to be talking about his wrestling career. I am going to be talking about, is John Cena the right choice to play Duke Nukem, and what does this mean for a Duke Nukem film? The first question, is he the right choice for the role? On the one hand, he does have the look, the chiseled physique, the hair, which he's probably going to have to dye to a lighter shade of blonde to match Duke Nukem's almost Billy Idol-style blonde hair. The imposing presence, if you will. He's got that. Personality-wise, that's going to be where he runs into a brick wall, because John Cena has been portrayed as a doctor of thugonomics, which is basically white rapper gone wrestling. And he has been portrayed as the new face of the company he currently works for, whose name I will not mention. And this company has been using him to push merchandise for the past few years. To take someone like that, someone kid-friendly, someone in a PG-rated wrestling promotion, and turn him into an M for mature-rated action hero who spews pop culture lines like, "I came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum, and I'm all out of gum." You know, to make the transition from kid-friendly hero to Duke Nukem is going to be interesting. It's definitely going to be interesting to see John Cena try and pull off the persona, the ego, if you will, of Duke Nukem. Which brings us to what this means for the movie as a whole. For the love of all that is holy and pure, whoever is working on this film, do not, I repeat, do not make a PG-13 Duke Nukem movie. You will ruin it. You will ruin it. Okay? PG-13 Duke Nukem is bad Duke Nukem. I mean, yes, Duke Nukem Time to Kill was rated T14. Yes, the Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games were rated T14. Those are only 3 games in the series. Everything else, well, apart from Duke Nukem 1 and 2, other than the 2 Game Boy games and Time to Kill, everything else after Duke Nukem 3D was rated M or mature. That needs to be there. That needs to be present. That humor, that attitude, all of it, that needs to be in the movie. What doesn't need to be in the movie is the idea that Duke can't or won't save the babes. Fan mods have allowed for this in Duke Nukem 3D. It was implemented in Duke Nukem 64 because the company behind the N64 did not want players to just shoot the babes and keep going. It should have been implemented in Duke Nukem Forever. I could go into a whole spiel on that, but that's going to be another video for another day. For the love of all that is holy and pure, once again, please, directors, producers, and screenwriters of the Duke Nukem film, allow Duke Nukem to save the babes. How do you think he achieved mimetic sex god status, huh? By just saying, "It's better this way," and walking off leaving them cocooned in pods or blowing them up himself? No, that's not how it happened. He achieved his sex god status by being the guy who saves the babes. So make sure to include that in your little film. Okay? And aside from that, I'm pretty sure that the people who manage John Cena's current career are not going to want him associated with a movie where he, as the all-powerful action hero, is going around tossing explosives with abandon and not saving the babes. You know, that's just not going to work. So anyway, in regards to the question of do I think he can pull it off? Yes, I do believe that given enough time, given a good script, and given directors who don't confuse their vision with the way Duke Nukem is supposed to be portrayed, I really do think that John Cena stands a snowball's chance in hell of actually faithfully portraying Duke Nukem. Do I think the movie is going to be any good? We have no plot details, we have no other casting details, we don't know who the director is. I know Michael Bay is supposed to be producing it, which is actually good considering the subject matter, because Michael Bay is a great choice of producer for just a dumb popcorn action flick, and nobody ever said that Duke Nukem was philosophical or deep or full of meaning. That kind of thing. It's an action film through and through, so if Michael Bay is going to be producing it, then I am fine with that. Now, I do have a cousin who hates Michael Bay with a passion, so that's going to be interesting when that movie premieres, and if Michael Bay is indeed the producer, I know that one particular cousin of mine will not be going see it, or will be standing outside yelling loudly at random passerby how Michael Bay sucks, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, I'm willing to give John Cena a chance as Duke Nukem, and if Michael Bay and whoever is the director of this particular film do a good job with it, I'm not going to complain. Now, I have heard that it will be similar in tone to the Deadpool movie, which I did see in theaters and which I loved. And if the Duke Nukem film is anything like the Deadpool movie, then the Duke Nukem film will definitely not suck. So hopefully they can pull that off without any problems. And that about wraps it up for my thoughts on John Cena landing the role of Duke Nukem in the still in progress, I think, Duke Nukem film. I think it might actually stand a chance of being somewhat better than average and quite possibly great if it's anything like the Deadpool movie. So yeah, that's it for this video. Though I do have one final thing to say though before I do my usual sign off. Whoever is making the action figures, or whoever might be making the action figures for the Duke Nukem film, do not follow any CA's example and give Duke hinged biceps. Give him swivel biceps like every other action figure on the face of the freaking planet since the days of freaking Marvel Legends being done by Toy Biz! Swivel biceps, okay? Not hinged biceps. Swivel biceps, okay? I'm sorry, I just had to get that off my chest because it really bugs me about the NECA Duke Nukem Forever Duke figure. It's a stupid tangent to put in right here, but I had to say it, okay? I just had to. In any case, that really is it for this video. Thank you all so very much for watching.
And as always, stay tuned for more. Hail to the king, baby.